with Living Life's Little Blessings, and today we're going to make a card. I'm so excited. I have some product here, a few stamp sets, and then we're going to use some new product out of the catalog, the brand new Stampin' Up catalog that just went live yesterday. So let's just jump in because there's lots of steps. So the first thing is that we're going to be using this background stamp. This is the dictionary background stamp, and then we're going to be using this photopolymer stamp, and this is called Endless Wishes Birthday, I believe is what it's called. There'll be a full supply list over on my coordinating blog post. So I'm going to start out by using a piece of Blackberry Bliss cardstock. This is my favorite in color this year. It's the Blackberry Bliss, and it's just really, really pretty. So I've just folded that in half, and then I have a piece of Whisper White cardstock, and I've just cut this at 5 1/4 by 4. So it's gonna make a great layer. So then I have the dictionary background stamp, and what I do is I just line it up on my grid mat right here. Now, after I got a few of these background stamps, I realized that they're much better if you get them in the wood. You can get them in the clear mount, which is what I have here for $13.95. But if you spend a couple extra dollars, you can get it for $17.95, and you can get it on a wood block. And it works much better on a wood block. So any of the background stamps that I get, I think I'm gonna start getting them on the wood background, on the wood block, I'm sorry. So I have Hello Honey, which is a new in color. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to ink up about half of the stamp. And then I'm gonna take my Whisper White, and what I do is, because I just want this on like a little part of the bottom, I just look at my lines, and then I just try to use those lines to set this down. And then I just take a piece of grid paper, and let's see how that turned out. Perfect. Okay, so then let's set this aside. So the next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to zoom in. So I have my stamped image on there, and then I want to use the birthday cake, and then I want it to say hip hip hooray. So the hip hip is right here, and it's little, and then the hooray is in this really pretty font. So what I've done is I've just lined it up on my block. So I've set all my pieces down on my grid, or even on my paper, wherever you want to set them, and I've got them exactly how I want them lined up. And then with the photopolymer stamps, it's really great because you can just get all those on your block, so you can stamp them all at once. So I'm going to use Memento Black ink because I'm going to be coloring the image. So I just ink that up, and then what I can do is I can just stamp it. And I'm stamping it a little bit above the writing because we're going to use ribbon. So that's going to be our next step, is we're going to go ahead and use this Hello Honey ribbon. And this is the brand new in color ribbon. It is a satin ribbon, and it has some stitching in it. So we're going to do the cheater method bow. That's where we just cut 2 pieces, and then we tie the smaller piece on the larger piece, and it makes a bow. I'm going to show you another little tip that I like to do. You have to be careful when you do this. But you see how the ribbon kind of frays a little bit? I just take a lighter, and I just kind of burn the ends of the ribbon, and that helps it to not fray. And then too, it gives it this kind of nice dark end, which just adds to the card. You have to be careful so that you don't catch your ribbon on fire. But I really like that look. So now you can see that my ribbon I can move it up and down. So we're just going to attach that. And I'm just going to use some snail adhesive. It works great on this ribbon. And again, I'm just going to use the lines of my grid mat to make sure that's nice and straight. Okay, and then we'll put a little bit of tape on the back. Okay, so now let's do some coloring. We're almost done with this. I'm going to use the brand new Blendabilities, and I'm going to be using the blue set and the yellow set. So you're going to start with your darkest color first, and I'm just going to color, and I'll probably speed this part up for you guys.
Hey, if you wanna play, make it about a place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line. Let us see inside your mind. You'll find inspiration. All I'm saying is you can do it. I wanna hear you say, I am independent. I am dedicated. Doing it my way, doing it my way. Yes, I am. I am in control. I am. Watch me go. Doing it my way, doing it my way. Can you hear me say, yes, I am. Lead, inspire destiny. Require every dream to believe. Take the chance, lead the dance, and run with what is in your heart. Let the magic start. You're in charge. Yes, you can. What's the plan? Come on, let's do this and do it now. I wanna hear you shout. I am independent.
Okay, so now I've colored in that cake. So let's finish this card up. So now we can just add it to the base. Just like that. And then when I got done with this card, I felt like it needed a little something up here, like there was too much space up here. So I just took our brand new mini star punch, and I just grabbed some yellow Hello Honey paper, and I'm gonna stick these right on here. Just like that. And the very last step, you guys, I thought it needed a little glitter. So I took these two. You know me, I always just go back and I can't just leave it. I always have to add more. So I added a little gold glitter on the candles. And then I used some of the dazzling details to add right to the stars. And then I really put a lot of that dazzling details on those stars so it would really pop up the glitter. So that's my card for today, you guys. Thank you so much for coming by. And make sure if you need a new catalog, you let me know. Send me an email and I'll get a new catalog out to you. And I hope you're enjoying the new catalog. It's lots of fun. So thanks, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with a brand new project.